All right, so let's go ahead and go over rules, right? So if we want to automatically have our email software do the organization for us as the emails come in, we got to do it with rules. Otherwise, we have to do it after the fact. Way too much work, right? Moving everything once it's already in your inbox. All right, so I'm going to move everything that's Canvas related into this new Canvas folder that I created. Right now, it's just that one thing I added. I'm going to have everything that's new, that's incoming, move into that folder for me. I don't have to do it myself. This is going to be done through the rules. So the only way I know to access the rules is through the settings tab, but there's going to be a few different ways. So let's go to click on this email. Here we can see there's rules as well. You can create rule, manage rules through this extra settings, right? Once you select an email. I don't believe you can view it through the view settings. No, it's only going to be through this main home setting. Rules, you can also go to the gear icon and then go to rules directly. You can add a new rule here. So I'm going to call this Canvas rule. I'm going to add a condition from. So it's all about where it's coming from. So a lot of these Canvas emails are generated by one central email. Um, Sometimes it does. Here it is. Yeah, notifications. There, perfect. Okay, already doing it for me. Already showing you kind of what I want to do with this rule. So I put the from. That's the condition. Notice there's other conditions. There's a to. You can add rules for things you're sending out, or whoever is in that to line, right? So maybe you want to make sure you're in the to line. Then you'll have that email because sometimes you're part of like an email group. Like for work, I'm part of this big email group where they send a bunch of like junk emails, like news about the company that I really don't need to be in touch with, right, for my regular job. So I'll make a rule that if my name is not in that too, move it to another folder. I had some problems though, so I had to add some exceptions, which you can do with the extra conditions. Um, but yeah, we're gonna keep it basic. We're gonna go with the from, the most popular one, right? You can do subject line though as well, keywords, how important it is, if it has an attachment, if the message is really small or really big, all kinds of stuff. I'm just gonna go with the good old from. So from, and then Canvas, like I said, has this central email. So if I put Canvas, it doesn't show up. How can I make sure, right, that I'm choosing the right email? So I'm gonna discard this real quick. Notice here for this email it says notifications at instructure.com. So it has this really long name in front of the email, but the actual email sending it was this notifications at instructure. Same with this one about assignments. Here, this one also. They're all the same email. So Canvas, luckily enough, doesn't matter if it's for my 101 class, my 112 class, my online, my in person. It's all really technically coming from the same email. So this is going to help me make this rule. Let's go back to rules, add new rule. Let's call it Canvas rule again. For the condition, I'm going to put that it's from that instructor email. So I'm going to put notifications at instructure.com. There it is. I'm going to select an action. I'm going to move it automatically to my Canvas folder. There you go. And then let's see. So I have these options where it says stop processing more rules. So rules let you handle email messages automatically based on different criteria. Sometimes you might set up rules that could apply to a single message. If you create a rule, move to all messages with subject line wedding plans, for example, and then created another rule to delete all messages with attachments, blah blah blah, to be deleted. There it is. So it's basically if you create another rule and then your email had already, been filtered by a rule you made before, then you're not going to have it um, do both rules on that email. That's essentially what that is. I'm just going to check it off because it's my first rule anyways. And we're going to hit run rule now if you want to, start up the rule. So I'm going to hit save. And let's see what happens. So if I go to my Canvas folder, you'll notice things are starting to come in. It's starting to flood. So even though I set up this rule afterwards, because this email software, right, is very, very intelligent, very, very handy. It's already going through my entire inbox and it's moving everything into this Canvas folder. Super useful because I get emails not from Canvas, right, related to my faculty, what's it called, responsibilities, right? So I have to do like professional development. Maybe have an issue, right, with a certain service, right, as a faculty member. It's really hard to see those emails when I have 1,000 Canvas emails, right? Because I do get so many Canvas emails, right? Because of assignments you turn in, inbox messages. It's very difficult to manage, separate those, right? Unless I have these folders. So now, instead of having this giant inbox, right, flooded with a bunch of different kinds of emails, now I've moved everything that's Canvas related here. So now if I want to catch up, right, with the actual coursework, I'll go here to Canvas. If I want to catch up with my like faculty duties, I'll go here. And I can add additional roles, right? So Zoom, I can make a Zoom folder, right, for anybody who's joined my Zoom room for virtual office hours. I can make an additional one, perhaps for my faculty responsibilities, right? I'm in committees. I could definitely do that as well. So yeah, different rules for different situations. But this Canvas one is already helping me out. It definitely helped declutter this inbox, made it a little bit easier for me to manage. And inside the Canvas one, I notice maybe inbox messages, right, from students. I don't want them to go directly into just one big folder. Maybe I'll have the inbox, right, separate into another one. Because when you send me a inbox message on Canvas, it does trigger an email. Okay, so just to show you, right, rules. You can add them through three dots, rules here, or through the gear icon, another option. So let's see what's on the menu. Let's go ahead and create an email signature. So this is something I have been putting off actually for too long. I am a new professor, so I'm going to need an email signature. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to our settings, and then we're going to just type in signature. I could definitely look for it through here, right? General, maybe mail. Can't see it there. It's okay. We're going to search our settings and just type in signature. And there you see email signature. So remember, from the slides, what does an email signature have? We're going to go back. It's got to have your name, your title, / position, organization, contact info, and so forth. So I'm going to call this Professor Vitus. And then I'm going to put William A. Vitus, Professor of Computer Information Systems. And then I'll put, let's see, we said, gotta double check on my slides, title, position, organization, contact info. So we're gonna put Los Angeles Harbor College. And then we'll put contact info, we'll put my email, so Vitus W. I do have two emails, LAHC and LACCD. I'm gonna go with the CCD one. .edu. And then I can add a link, right, to my LinkedIn, or if I had like some kind of homepage, right, for a professor, definitely do that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would definitely format this to look nicer. Perhaps make this, bold. Maybe add a little touch of color, some dark blue, different font even. Let's go Times New Roman. Let's make this all Times. There we go, looking better already. I might add my phone number. I might add an image, so I could put like Harbor College LA logo, images. Little fun fact, if you go to tools on your image search, you go to color, you can actually look for images with a transparent background. That means that the image won't have a background and it'll blend into wherever you drop it. So I can copy this image and paste it. And there it is. It's a little too big, so I'll make it smaller. I might crop it even further. I might put it on top even too. Control X. Same thing as cut. There you go. I might mess with the image first too. It does let me crop it. But yeah, there you go. So I hit save. Before I hit save, actually, so it looks like I have to save. Yeah, I do have to save the signature first. So now for new messages, every time I send a new message, it'll automatically put this at the bottom. And then for replies, I also want it to be on. And then there you go. I hit save. And so now when I, for example, reply to this email, you'll notice it has my signature line. And you can still change it as you're drafting the email. But it's very cool. Oftentimes I won't even put, like, I'll put hi, right, so and so. And then I'll do my body and I'll put best regards. Because I already have my signature, whoops. I won't even put, so maybe the picture doesn't go well there. I won't even put my name because my signature already has my name there, right? So kind of taking care of that last salutation for me. So yeah, email signatures give you a little bit more professional edge. Let's see what else is on the menu. So we have, oh, wrong slide. Deleting emails, last one, okay. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna do that. I guess yeah. Let's just go over here. So easiest way to delete an email is you go to your inbox, right, or your particular folder. I'm actually gonna start with drafts. So here on your drafts, oftentimes you don't want them. There's a little trash can symbol. You can always click on that one to quickly delete an email. Deleted items do go into your deleted folder. So don't be, too concerned about them disappearing all at once. Do know that this empties out periodically. Sometimes you might have to manually clear this as well. But if you're trying to make space, go ahead and delete your specific messages. Okay, so let's go to our inbox. So what if I want to delete something, in mass, like all at once? So here I might put, let's go with Canvas. I'm gonna play a bit with fire here, because I don't want to delete my Canvas emails. But you can hit delete all to delete all these emails. Let's see if there's a better example that I can use. I think I can go with Pomona. Let's try Pomona. No, I don't want to delete that. Yeah, let's stick with the Canvas example. So yeah, if I want to delete them all, I could click on this delete all. So delete everything that it found. I could also check off everything and then hit delete all as well. If I do one message at a time, are you sure you want to move the selected conversations from search to delete items? Oh yeah, so if I delete one, it'll move all of them to delete, and I also have my delete all button. So give you a lot of options here. Remember, be careful, right, when you're deleting. But if you do delete something, it will go to your deleted items, and you can always recover it. I'm going to show you how to do that. So here I can check it off, and then I can move it back to another folder. So let's see, I can click on this move to a folder. I can move it back to my Canvas folder or to my inbox and so forth. Archive is another one. It's when you want to save really old emails. You can always save them into your archive. So yeah, that's another option. Of course, you can also flag messages. This is just to give them a little bit extra importance. You can pin messages so that they stick to the top here on Outlook. So a few little settings, right? But we've gone over the most important ones. You can certainly print emails as well, right? All the important settings are at the top. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Outlook. Those are the important ones. We'll talk about the calendar side of things in the second part of the class for this week, the second part of the content. So that'll be up on Thursday. But yeah, coming up next will be email etiquette. Actually, before email etiquette, we'll be doing Gmail, of course, right? Got to go over the Google software suite. And notice Google has 1.8 billion users worldwide. So it's definitely the more popular service here. And as we already discussed, it is part of Google Workspace software suite. And it does come with storage. When it first came out, it was 1 GB. Nowadays, it's 15 gigabytes. And like we said, it integrates with everything: Google Drive, all your services, and of course, you'll take advantage of Google Calendar, which I really really love. So yeah, that'll be up next. The Gmail demo, highly recommended application, not just for this class, but for your daily life. So yeah, go ahead and click on to the next video to watch that, and then after that will be email etiquette.